This one.
Mr. Joe Manlio. Oh my god, that works.
Man, Meow.
Impressive.
Impressive, really impressive.
Miss Chinwen. It seems I've won again.
So, what if you won? You think winning means you can get the compensation you wanted? Go quickly. What are you standing there for? Attack.
Presumptuous. You dare touch my people.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, why are you here?
I heard from Loozu that you came to Nghèo Street. I was worried, so I came to check. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
To dare surround my people in Ruli. You're the first.
Boss spy. I don't believe you actually dare touch me. You wouldn't dare. Bai Jing, don't forget. I'm the one who specifically helps the King of East Myanmar appraise stones. If anything happens to me, do you think the King of East Myanmar will let you off?
Then, let's try.
Stop.
Mr. Chen,
Chen Yongshan. You've finally shown yourself.
Bai Jing. Regarding today's matter, I know the whole story. Previously, Tai Song trashed Pebble Pavilion. He was in the wrong, but he has also been taught a lesson. However, today, this kid came to my shop to cause trouble. And you're pointing a gun at my people again. Now, shouldn't you also give me an account?
Wait. Sister-in-law, today's matter started because of me. I don't want to involve you. Take the brothers and go back.
Zhou Feng. You are part of Ma Bang. Since you're with me, I will never let anything happen to you. Second uncle, what kind of account do you want?
Fine. Since you call me second uncle, I can let the other things go. But this kid must stay to give me an account.
And what if I say no? Chen Yongsheng, you wouldn't dare.
Sister-in-law. Thank you for coming to save me today. The rest, leave it to me.
How are you going to handle it? He is the king of East Myanmar.
Sister-in-law, trust me. Mr. Chen,
Stand still.
what kind of account do you want?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Young man, I didn't realize you have quite the courage. However, do you think that with just these tactics, you can achieve your purpose for coming this time?
What do you mean?
You came to cause trouble on Nghèo Street today. Wasn't it just to force me to show up and ask about the matter of the orchid mark?
You investigated me.
Not only did I investigate you, I also know your skill in appraising rough stones comes from your father. The reason why you've been at Julong Pavilion, working as a stone-cutting laborer, is to find your enemy.
You know who my enemy is.
Yushing Group. Although it belongs to the Chen family, the surname is indeed Chen. But this Chen might not necessarily be me, Chen Yongsheng. He could also be
Why should I believe you?
Your father's name is Zhou Guo Hu. He was set up 5 years ago. The fake raw stones were supplied from the Yushing group. If you want to know the rest, come find me at the Chen Mansion.
Zhou Feng. Let me take you back.
Sister-in-law. Yusheng Group. Whose property is it?
It belongs to my late husband Chen Chanjiang. Why are you asking this?
Nothing, I was just asking. Thank you for today, sister-in-law. Zhou Feng. I have no way to repay you for now. Go.
Nani? Zhou Feng here? What do you mean?
Tai Song. Long time no see.
This boss Bai knows this person. You couldn't possibly not know. He is boss Bai's deceased husband's cousin. 10 years ago, he betrayed the Chen family and went to Myanmar. Now that his power has grown, he wants to come back and seize the Chen family's assets. To put it bluntly, isn't he just bullying a widow and her child, seeing how aggressively they've come? Boss Bai is just a woman. Trying to protect this massive family estate is indeed somewhat difficult. Why not just use the assets to trade for peace?
Given sister-in-law's character, she likely won't be willing to just hand over the business she built with her own hands.
Bai Jing, don't try to act close with me. You know the purpose of my visit. The two of us. We'll have a bet.
Bet on what?
We'll bet on the position of the head of the family. What? Don't you dare?
Fine.
Sister-in-law.
The host defers to the guest's choice. How do you want to bet?
Good. The old rules. Stone opening. You and I both have 3 chances. Choose a piece of raw material. 3 stones. The one whose value increase is higher than the opponent's wins. If you lose, hand over the position of the head and get out of Ruili.
These 3 Myanmar men have rarely failed at the Myanmar public auctions in recent years. The Chen family father and son relied on them for their rise in Myanmar. This group of people under sister-in-law.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
The stakes are too high.
The stakes are too high. If it weren't for my father's outdated views and his insistence that the position of the head must be reclaimed through the Chen family's rules, do you think you all would still be qualified to stand here and talk to me?
Then what if you lose?
Lose? Bai Jing, are you joking with me? She actually asked me what I would do if I lost. If I lose, all the shops in my jade workshop will be yours. And I will never again set foot on even half an inch of your territory.
Fine.
Sister-in-law.
Straightforward. Lest people say I Chen Tai Song, bully women. I have invited the president of the Jade Association, Old Chen, to have Old Chen act as a witness.
Young Master Chen. Boss Bai.
Old Chen.
Today's competition will be presided over by me. Now, please both of you select your representatives to choose the stones.
Which of you will it be?
Yin Min, a person from Myanmar.
Sister-in-law Mingzi and I have, at least in Jade City, been around for so many years. Appraising to stones shouldn't be a problem. That's right, sister-in-law. Let me and Luo Thu bet against them.
It's just for show. The polished skin stone looks good. But the skin and meat are separated, it won't increase in value.
Didn't you run away a long time ago? Why are you still here? Bastard, if you keep being a jinx, watch out or I'll pummel you.
Round 1. Young Master Chen wins. Round 2 begins.
Rise.
The material is not bad. Too bad it's black chicken jade. It won't increase in value.
How can this be? How can it be black chicken jade?
He was right again.
Round 2 Young Master Chen wins again.
By Jing. The results of the first 2 rounds are out. 2 stones opened in a row, and not a single one increased in value. While both of mine are Nuo ice grade at minimum, material capable of producing standard round bracelets. Surrender now and I'll let you keep your dignity.
Continue.
The
Fine.
film
Then
was
we continue the bet.
translated and narrated by M.
But I want to
Media.
raise the stakes for this round. If I lose, not just your sphere of influence, but the entire Ruili market, I will never set foot in it again. My elder brother Chen Tianchang passed away 5 years ago. I imagine during these 5 years, you've been very lonely.
You.
If you lose, stay with me for 3 years, as a servant and a slave.
Chen Taisong, you bastard.
When adults are talking, children shouldn't interrupt. How about it? Do you dare?
It's a deal.
Good. I like that.
Round 3 begins.
Oh my god! It's a jackpot! By Jing, did you see that? I've hit the jackpot!
Could it be that this time, I really won't be able to keep this position of the head?
The color band has even diffused. Look at this width. It's enough to produce several large plaques. Although it's not exactly top-grade material, it is still enough. By Jing, I told you long ago. You can't outgamble me. I advise you to just obediently hand over the position of the head and crawl to my side to serve me.
Wait.
Zhou Feng.
We haven't opened the third stone yet. What makes you say sister-in-law has lost? What if it's you who loses?
You little bastard. Weren't you planning to run away? Why are you still hanging around here? That's right, Zhou Feng. You ungrateful thing. There's no place for you here. Get out of here right now. Otherwise don't blame me for being ruthless with you.
Everyone shut up. Zhou Feng, what are you doing?
Sister-in-law. Thank you for all these years of taking care of me. You saved my life. And you gave me a way to live. Today I will gamble on your behalf. If everything is lost, I will bear all the consequences. If we win, consider it my way of repaying your kindness over these years.
This.
You little brat. This is never ending, isn't it? Sister-in-law, this kid Zhou Feng is ungrateful. We can't place the Chen family's hopes into his hands. That's right, sister-in-law. Who knows, maybe he and Chen Taisong are in league together. We can't let this kid Zhou Feng gamble.
Fine.
Sister-in-law.
Luo Du Mingzi. Everyone. I trust Zhou Feng. Zhou Feng, you do it.
Continue. Kid, do you see? It's diffused. Do you think that as things stand, there's still any need to gamble?
Of course there is. Young Master Chen, being so eager to reach a conclusion. Is it because you're afraid of losing to me, sister-in-law's Jade Street?
Bullshit. How could I possibly be afraid?
Good. Since you're not afraid, then let me gamble the third round.
Fine, I'll give you this chance.
The film
But
was
looking at your
translated
status,
and narrated
compared
by
to my people,
Media.
you're not qualified.
Then I'll add this eye of mine. Is that enough to gamble with you?
Damn it. This kid Zhou Feng. What is he thinking?
Zhou Feng.
I want both your eyes.
Fine.
No. We're not gambling the third round. Zhou Feng, you don't need to get involved in this mess.
Sister-in-law, trust me.
The width is close, a 3 centimeter color band, and it's diffused. It's worth at least 2 million. He has no chance of making a comeback. Not bad. Someone with this kind of discernment in all of Ruili is rare indeed. He's just a stone-cutting laborer. What does he have to bet with?
From the Faken mine. Black-skinned Yamuxi material. The mine characteristics are not obvious. Easily confused with that kind of trash from Majin. The surface is rough and pitted, with numerous cracks. But in fact this material has a chance for a massive gain. Color follows the crack. If he wins, it will be more than his 3 pieces combined.
What kind of junk did he pick? Can this produce anything good? I think Boss Bai is truly at the end of his rope this time. Sister-in-law, I told you we couldn't trust him. Look at what he chose. What a piece of junk. This is clearly a setup to cheat us.
Just this? Beat me. Kid, look at that stone. That stone alone is worth over $1 million. What makes you think you can?
What are you doing?
Damn, what a huge scene. Startled me. Kid, you lost. Those eyes of yours. I'll gouge them out right now.
Young Master Chen saying this is a bit premature, isn't it?
Damn Ice Yang Green. This is the real Ice Yang Green. We won.
How can this be?
How is it possible? I clearly checked. All the stones just now. Inside this stone, there was no material. How could he cut out full material?
Color follows the crack. Risking a little to win a lot. Finding life in a desperate situation. Color follows the crack.
I see. This kid is really bold. He cracked the stone open with a hammer. It seemed like he was destroying the material, but in reality, as the crack was hammered open, it protected the high-value jade flesh inside from being damaged by the cutting machine. Right.
Young Master Chen's jade has an estimated value of $3 million. Boss buys jade. Is full color ice young green. Judging by the fracture, it's full material. Estimated value $4,800,000.
That's great. That's really powerful.
Young Master Chen, the results are out. Shouldn't you fulfill your promise?
Kid, what exactly is your background?
A humble stonecutter from Julong Pavilion. Zhou Feng.
Fine. You've got guts. Do you dare to bet with me again? I want to see if you really have talent,
Translated and
or if you just got lucky.
Media.
Det. Fine. I just don't know. What else you have left to bet? Is it those eyes of yours? Or is it this hand? Do you have anything left to bet?
My father is the king of East Myanmar. Do you think I would lack money? In a couple of days I will.
I am talking about right now. If you don't have it, then get out.
You dare look down on me? Believe it or not, with just one word, I can make you.
Make him what? Chen Tai Song. Don't forget, this is the Ma Bang's territory. He is one of our Ma Bang.
This is no place for you to act out. That's right. If you've lost everything, then get out of here. Stop pretending to be a big shot here. Get out.
Just you wait.
Get out.
Zhou Feng, thank you.
Sister-in-law, what is this?
This is what you deserve. If it weren't for you today, let alone this Jade Street, even my Julong Pavilion, whether it could be saved, is hard to say. In the end, I'm the one who benefited from you.
Zhou Feng. You should know what you can and cannot take. That's right, Zhou Feng. You should know, if it weren't for sister-in-law putting up her entire fortune to bet with you, would you have had this chance to win?
Everyone shut up.
I don't want the Jade Street. Sister-in-law, I've said before. For your care over the years, I would work myself to the bone, and still couldn't repay you. Moreover, I've already taken control of one of my sister-in-law's shops.
Zhou Feng.
Technically, this contract, I shouldn't have taken it either. But it is very important to me. Sister-in-law, if you want to thank me, Just let this be the reward.
Alright. Then as for the Jade Street, I will keep it for you for now. Whenever you want it, you can come back and get it from me anytime.
Thank you, sister-in-law.
The Chen family villa.
Useless trash. Such a small matter. And you still managed to mess it up. How can I still count on you to get anything done?
Dad, you can't blame me for this. I didn't know either. In Bai Jing's shop, why an extraordinary stone cutting apprentice would appear.
A stone cutting apprentice?
Yes, his name is Zhou Feng. He is incredible at stone gambling. Even Qin Wen is not even on the same level as him.
You had better not be lying to me. Get out.
The Chen family villa.
Stop. What are you doing here? Let him through. Come have a taste. 10-year-old Lao Banzhang.
I'll pass on the tea. Mr. Chen, let's get straight to business.
Alright, no problem.
I want to know. The person who set the trap 5 years ago, who exactly was it?
As for the fake raw stones, they were from the Yushing group, supplied from within. We both know this. But my nephew Chen Tianchang has been dead for 6 years.
6 years. Yet my father was set up 5 years ago by the person behind the Yusheng group. So, it really is sister-in-law.
Brother Zhou, since things have come to this, why don't we make a deal?
What deal?
Brother Zhou wants to avenge his father. And as for me, I want to reclaim the position of family head.
The film was translated and narrated by
So,
Media.
I want to join forces with Brother Zhou to take down Bai Jing's power together.
The Ma Bang behind sister-in-law is no small player. What makes you think that the two of us joining forces can achieve our respective goals?
That's simple. I believe in Brother Zhou. You've likely heard that the Quinquennial Jade Conference is about to be held on the high seas. At that time, I want you to help Bai Jing win.
Help her.
Correct, help Bai Jing. But on the final stone, I want her to lose. I don't understand. The Ma Bang is numerous and powerful, but they rely entirely on Bai Jing to survive. If she can make a fortune on the high seas, the Ma Bang crowd will naturally continue to risk their lives for her. But what if she loses? How will she support everyone?
So you mean, no matter how much Bai Jing wins in the early stages, the last stone will make her lose it all back twofold?
This is the only way to dismantle the Ma Bang's power.
Zhou Feng, the High Seas Jade Convention will be held in 3 days. I'll arrange for someone to pick you up in 3 days.
Fine, I agree.
All right.
The 5th Jade Convention.
See that? The representative of the Udon group. The representative of the Dijing group. The representative of the Ruoli group. She has been to Julong Pavilion before. You've seen her. Plus Jen Yongsheng. These four forces are Al Ma Bang's current biggest competitors.
Understood.
Everyone, the rough stones for this auction. Total 88 pieces. The auction begins.
Raw Jadeite. Rough Jadeite Stone.
Congratulations again to the Beijing Trade Group for winning the bid for the 87th rough stone.
Bastard. Out of 87 stones, I bought 30. The profit hasn't even covered half of the expenses. That's stone gambling for you. The prerequisite is knowing how to appraise them. You all from the imperial capital may be wealthy, but you don't know how to appraise stones. Naturally, you're going to lose money. Have a cup of tea to cool down.
Boss Bai, you have quite good luck. 50 million? You've opened 4 stones in total. The material is worth more than triple. It seems this year, you're going to return fully loaded again. The 88th raw stone, which is also our final piece for today. Everyone, the starting bid is 30 million.
You can tell at a glance that it's no good. What is this piece of junk? It's obvious there's no good material inside. Should we bid? What's the rush? Listen to Zhou Feng.
Zhou Feng. What do you think?
I want her to lose on the last stone.
Sister-in-law, do you truly believe in me?
Don't talk nonsense. Sister-in-law invited you here today. Of course I believe in you. Relax. You've already helped sister-in-law win 200 million. Winning or losing this round doesn't matter.
All right.
$30 million.
Damn it. 40 million USD.
Double the bid.
What, Zhao Feng? Are you kidding me? Just for Chen Tai Song, 40 million USD. For this piece of junk stone? Are we really going to double the bid?
Confirmed.
Listen to Zhou Feng.
80 million USD. 80 million USD. What a greenhorn. Pretty lady, add some more tea.
The film was translated
Boss Bai for the stone.
and narrated by M Media.
Are you sure about bidding 80 million? And in USD? From my observation, inside this stone, even if there is something, with such a high bid, there's no hope of breaking even.
Thank you for the reminder, Boss Chi. However, I believe in Zhou Feng.
Everyone, is there any bid higher than 80 million United States dollars? $80 million USD once. 80 million USD twice. 80 million USD third. Congratulations, Boss Bai.
The show is about to begin.
Bai Jing, do you know? You're about to lose everything. Do you know why Zhou Feng spent 80 million to buy this stone? Because he was bribed by my father. He wants you to lose every penny.
Zhou Feng. Is what he said true?
Sister-in-law, you said you believed in me.
I.
The white salt sand crust from the Moksha mine easily yields highest variety, or even glass variety, although this material looks ordinary. Judging by the crust, it is basically certain to be at least ice variety or higher, if priced higher than gold. Sister-in-law, this time, you are sure to win.
$30 million.
Master, begin.
It's gelling, it's gelling. This material is incredible. Floating flowers.
High ice variety. 1/3 of it is glass variety. Congratulations, boss buy.
Is he even human? Based on my experience in the stone business for over 20 years, this material would definitely lose money.
That's why they say we can only handle tens of millions. As small-time businessmen,
This young man actually has such boldness.
boss buy, congratulations.
Bastard. This kid Zhou Feng gave me a start.
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible.
How could this happen? Inside the stone, it was clearly ordinary material. How could he cut out high ice variety?
Zhou Feng, how do you explain this?
Mr. Chen, what kind of explanation do you want?
This is absolutely impossible for you.
Zhou Feng, didn't my father tell you? The last stone was supposed to make by Jing lose?
Boss, didn't we just agree with Chen Yongsheng to set a trap at the Jade Convention to make Boss Bai lose? If you go to her now, would it?
Everything must have an answer.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Zhou Feng, you came to see me today. Just for this matter.
Sister-in-law, your saving of Zhou Feng's life is something Zhou Feng will never forget. But regarding my father's death, I ask you, sister-in-law, to provide a reasonable explanation.
Fine. Since you've come looking for me, then I have nothing left to hide. That's right. Since my late husband left me and Zhao Qing, I did indeed, in the name of the group, at the Mwanki mining site, purchase a batch of stones. Among them was the one your father cut open. But this batch of stones, during the shipping process, encountered some issues, resulting in more than half of the stones becoming unaccounted for.
Unaccounted for?
Including the one your father opened? So Zhou Feng, this stone was originally indeed purchased by me, but I don't know, after it disappeared, how many hands it passed through. Until I saw that stone again. It had already been cut open by your father in Mandalay.
Sister-in-law, the deal I made with Chen Yongsheng. That's how it all happened. Sister-in-law, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. At the Jade Convention, I will definitely help you win.
Good.
Lose. Young Master Chen, the tactics you and your father use. You truly never tire of them.
Boss Chen. How you made your fortune in Myanmar. Others might not know, but the three of us know very well. That Myanmar style, things don't work that way on the high seas anymore.
Boss Chen. Although this is the high seas, but the Jade Convention has its own rules. Before your men entered, they were carrying weapons. According to the regulations, they have been detained.
Dad, what should we do? Beijing just made 7 or 800 million. Dad! Wait for me.
Congratulations, Boss Bai. You've won the jackpot again.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You're here. Such a good opportunity, and you still messed it up. How can I believe that you can be the head of the Chen family?
It's my fault. Please give me a chance. I promise. This time, I can definitely dismantle Beijing's power, and I'll make Zhou Feng pay the price.
Good. I hope this time, you can give me an answer that satisfies me.
Yes.
Sister-in-law, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. At the Jade Convention, I will definitely help you win.
Good. But the lady you said provided you with the clues. All these years, I indeed haven't heard of such a person.
Why would she do this? Why point the clues toward the Chen family? Toward sister-in-law.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Find him, and there will be further clues.
Boss, are you sure? The answer is here.
5 years ago. She was the one who brought me here. She also provided the clues to me. Let's go inside.
Boss, could you have remembered wrong? This doesn't look like anyone has lived here.
That's right, it's this. Could something have happened to him?
Zhou Feng, you did come.
Who are you? What happened here?
You want to know? Go ask in hell. Bastard, do you want to die?
Old Yan, take a detour.
Yes. Zhou Guo Hu.
What did you just say?
Don't kill me, don't kill me. I wasn't the one who harmed you. Don't kill me. I didn't harm you.
You know Zhou Guo Hu.
You are Zhou Guo Hu?
I am Zhou Guo Hu. Since you didn't harm me, then who was the one who harmed me?
It's him, it's him. He was the one who harmed you. It wasn't me, I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with me. Did you see? He's here again. The Myanmar henchman, it's him. Leading the Myanmar henchman to snatch that stone, he took that tampered stone and sold it to Zhou Guo Hu. It's him.
The Myanmar henchman. Chen Yongshan.
Chen Yongsheng. Now you should finally believe. I didn't harm you, did I? Chen Yongsheng doesn't just want to harm you. He wants to harm me too. He even wants to kill me.
Chen Yongshan.
Boss Joe. I didn't expect you to arrive so quickly.
You knew I would come.
Of course. After all my men failed.
The men in black at the courtyard house were arranged by you. Where is she? What did you do to her?
You mean the person who gave you the clues before? Don't worry, she's fine.
You captured her.
Come, have a taste.
Why did you do this? Why did you capture her? Why did you harm my father? You murderer. I'll make you pay with your life today.
Stand down.
Chen Yongshan. Why did you set up this scheme? Why did you harm my father? Today. You must give me an explanation.
Zhou Guo Hu? He was just an ordinary jade merchant. Why would I set up a scheme to harm him? It was simply because he stood in my way. Zhou Feng. You probably don't know this yet. Your father Zhou Guo Hu originally came from the Bai family, one of the three great families of Ruili.
The film was
The Bai
translated
family.
and narrated by
The three great families of Ruili. The Bai family of East Ruili. The Liang family of West Ruili. And the Chen family of North Ruili. 30 years ago, the young Zhou Guo Hu had already shown his brilliance. He appraised many stones for the Bai family. And because of that, he secured the top position among the three great families for them.
The Bai family you're talking about is the family behind my sister-in-law.
Exactly, it's Bai Jing. Otherwise, why do you think Bai Jing would for no reason help you 5 years ago? That was only because Zhou Guo Hu and the Bai family had some history together. Since Mr. Zhou Guo Hu had such strong stone appraising skills, why did he end up as just an ordinary jade merchant? Because Zhou Feng. Indeed, Zhou Guo Hu was indeed a genius at appraising stones. Unfortunately, he didn't have much ambition. If it weren't for the fact that he and a maid from the Bai family fell in love, he might have still had a share in this jade empire of Ruili.
The Bai family. A maid. No wonder, when I was young, my parents often mentioned the Bai family. So they were originally from the Bai family.
It's rare that you still have memories of the Bai family. Zhou Feng. If it weren't for you, your genius of a father would have been working for me long ago. But he insisted on retiring to be an ordinary businessman. Tell me, is it him? Ruined my plan.
Then you have harmed him.
You are right. I intend to destroy him. Only by destroying that old fogey can I make use of you to take down Bai Jing from within.
So that is how it is. So that is how it is. Chen Yongshan. From beginning to end, the two of us, father and son, are nothing more than your tools to achieve your goals.
Since you father and son cannot be used by me, why should I spare you?
Good. Very good. Chen Yongshan, I must admit. In Myanmar you can wield absolute power. But do not forget, this is really.
So what if it is Ruili? You think because this is Ruili, you will not die? Eliminate them. Why are you not shooting? What are you all standing there for? The guns have been tampered with. There are no bullets in the guns.
Chen Yongshan knows. Old tricks of yours are outdated. Now it is my turn.
The mantis stalks the cicada. Mr. Chen, how is it? Are you surprised? Is it unexpected? Zhou Feng, you dare to set a trap for me.
I am merely applying what I have just learned. Dad, today I have finally avenged you.
Zhou Feng, you think killing me can avenge Zhou Guohu? Avenge?
What do you mean? What did you mean by what you just said?
Such a simple truth. And you still do not understand?
You mean there is someone else behind this? Speak up. Who is it? Who? Speak up.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Father. Dad, what is wrong with you? Zhou Feng, I will kill you.
Sister-in-law.
Zhou Feng. Are you all right? Zhou Feng.
I am fine.
It is good that you are fine. It is good that you are fine. Sister-in-law will take you home. Let's go.
Boss, you finally come.
What's wrong? Mingzi. Why is he here? Mingzi,
Zhou Feng, you finally returned to Cabao Pavilion.
you are waiting for me specifically today.
This? Can we talk somewhere else?
No problem. Let's go to my office. What did you say? Is she really the person behind Chen Yunshan? Impossible, absolutely impossible. How could it be her? The person who killed my father. How could it be her?
Zhou Feng. You should be aware. Sister-in-law attaches extreme importance to this matter. That's why she had Luo Thu and me investigate separately. Sister-in-law did this firstly to help you find as soon as possible the killer who murdered your father. Secondly, it's also to stabilize the Chen family's current position. 3 days ago, when I found out it was her, I couldn't believe it either. I didn't even dare return to Julong Pavilion. I didn't dare face you. And even less dare to face sister-in-law. Do you know?
And now? Why are you telling me now?
Because I know. Even if I don't say anything, Luo Thu will find out sooner or later. Zhou Feng. Sister-in-law has been kind to us. I don't want you and me, and sister-in-law, or even the Ma Bang, to become enemies.
Enemies. Yes. I have found my enemy. But this grouch, how should I settle it? This grouch, how should I settle it?
Zhou Feng, calm down.
I must settle this grudge.
I understand how you feel. It's fine. We've been brothers. No matter what decision you make, this time, I won't stop you. Zhou Feng. After all, no matter what you do, you have never been wrong.
Look at this.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Sister-in-law.
Zhou Feng, you're here, please have a seat. Look. Zhou Feng, do you see? The document just issued by the Jade Association, the domestic public bidding auction, will be held in Ruili in a week.
Public bidding auction.
Correct. Although this convention will gather many elites, according to my information, this convention will feature the appearance of Imperial Green.
Imperial Green.
I've inquired, since that incident on the high seas, involving Chen Yongsheng, after that matter, Imperial Capital, Eastern Guangdong, Ruili, the three major business groups, will change their style from previous years, and will not participate in this meeting. Without them, the three major competitors, this Imperial Green, I am determined to get it.
Sister-in-law. Imperial Green material is scarce. And its color is hard to find. Its preciousness goes without saying. In today's market, it is even more of an extreme rarity. Are you sure, sister-in-law? Those three big corporations, that they really won't participate?
Do you still not trust my mother?
Of course I trust sister-in-law. It's just that if they don't participate, it still seems somewhat unreasonable.
If you don't believe it, then forget it.
Zhou Feng. The accuracy of this matter is indeed beyond question. If you are willing to help me pick this top prize from among these thousands of stones, sister-in-law promises you will definitely have unexpected gains. You. Of course, sister-in-law. I am a businessman. Asking you to help me pick stones this time is not entirely to help you, but also to help myself. Because this time, the convention will quickly lead Ruili to the next level. This is also the greatest opportunity for the development of my Chen family, including Julong Pavilion and all the groups under my name. I have bet them all. If I fail this time, I will have nothing.
Okay. Sister-in-law, since you have put it that way, what other reason do I have to refuse? Rest assured, sister-in-law, 1 week later, you will get what you want.
Good. 1 week later, see you at the public bidding.
Jade Auction Conference.
No way, boss. So luxurious. This is no less than a cruise ship on the high seas. Boss. We are going to strike it rich this time.
Look at how excited you are, acting as if you are about to strike it rich immediately. Enough. Remember, we are here this time to help sister-in-law pick stones. If anyone is striking it rich, it is sister-in-law.
We are all family anyway. If Boss Bai strikes it rich, it is the same as you striking it rich.
Boss Li Boss Chin, excuse me for a moment.
Go on.
Zhou Feng. Why are you staring at me like that? Sister-in-law dressed like this. Does it not look good?
It looks good. Sister-in-law looks good in anything.
Then why are you still staring at me?
In my impression, sister-in-law has always been the image of a strong career woman. This is quite different from what you usually wear. There is a big difference.
We're only human.
The
Everyone
film was
has many sides.
translated and narrated by
The convention
M
is
Media.
about to start. Let's head over first.
Hello, everyone. This year's public bidding convention is different from previous years. I believe everyone has already seen our raw material numbers. Bidding starts now.
Which one should I choose? This is not right.
Right. What's going on? It seems today's top lot is something no boss could guess correctly. No way.
Number 1. I Bai Jing of the Chen family. Will bet.
Boss Bai. You dare to bet on number 1? Aren't you afraid of losing everything? What do you know? The one beside her is Zhou Feng. Back then on the high seas, he was the one who made Bai Jing 800 million. 800 million.
Why didn't I think of that? They all say the number 1 is unlucky. Why can't I, like Boss Bai, take an unconventional path like her? Boss Bai, are you sure it is number 1?
Of course.
Everyone, we are the only ones left. The last party. Then let's open it directly.
Imperial Green. Imperial Green. Imperial Green, we've struck it rich.
That's great.
Imperial Green. It really is number 1. Boss Bai. Your luck is truly incredible. It seems in the jade industry from now on, with Zhou Feng around, we might never find any good items again.
Congratulations to Boss Bai for winning the top lot. This material is yours. Wait.
It really is her.
To say this material now, belonging to Boss Bai. Isn't that a bit premature?
Who is this? I've never seen her before.
Yes.
I think I've seen her at Julong Pavilion before. But she doesn't quite look the same.
Zhao Jing. What are you doing here?
Mommy, if I hadn't come, I'm afraid the Chen family assets would remain in your hands forever, and I'd never be able to take them back.
So she's Boss Bai's daughter. No wonder she looked familiar. So it's her. Her appearance and style are indeed very different from usual. It seems this mother and daughter are at odds. Indeed.
Zhao Jing, does this mean your purpose for coming this time is to compete with me for this stone?
Mommy, after all these years, was my act as a good girl convincing? That's right. I'm here today, specifically to fight for this stone.
Miss Bai Ching, do you know what you are doing?
Of course I do. Zhou Feng, by that account, we could be considered old acquaintances. I admit, your skill at appraising stones is formidable, Zhou Feng. But I Bai Ching. I'm no pushover either.
The film
What's
was
going on?
translated and narrated
What's going
by
on?
M Media.
I'm sorry. Mommy, the material I've selected is also number 1.
Zhao Jing, do you really intend to go through with this?
Why wouldn't I? The Chen family assets have been in your hands for so many years now. I believe you know it better than anyone. Bai Jing, this time, I will not let you successfully obtain the Imperial Green again, and I will not allow you to become an obstacle that I can never overcome.
Bai Ching. Your mother is your biological mother. Are you not going to leave yourself a way out?
What way out is there left for me? Over the years, I've invested all my influence and financial resources. I put everything into this. I'm risking everything. My goal is to take back from her hands everything that belongs to the Chen family. Bai Jing, do you know? Your group's financial system has already been breached by the people I planted. I know how much you've staked on this piece of material. If you still want to compete with me, you no longer have the capital to do so.
What did you say? Letting you bid on the stones this time wasn't just to help you. It was also to help myself. Because this time, including Julong Pavilion and all the corporations under my name, I've bet it all on this. If I fail this time, I will have nothing.
Fine. Sister-in-law, since you have put it that way, what reason do I have to refuse? Rest assured, sister-in-law, 1 week later, you will get what you want.
Okay.
Bai Jing, you didn't expect this, did you? For this stone, you have exhausted everything. And I, for this day, have waited for 6 whole years. For this stone, I bid $1 billion. Bai Jing, with the liquid capital you have now, can you produce a price higher than $1 billion? Since you cannot, then it is time to return the Chen family to meet Chen Chang.
You.
What are you still standing there for? Why haven't you announced the result yet? Who is the true owner of this stone? The owner of this stone is Bai Jing, boss Bai. What did you say? She Bai Jing clearly only bid $800 million. I am $200 million higher than her. Why is the stone being given to her? Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. I clearly saw that stone number 1 would yield Imperial Green. How did it become number 11? How is that possible? I am never wrong. For this stone, I have exhausted everything. Why did it turn out like this in the end?
Because this stone passed through my hands beforehand.
What did you say? So, it was you who conspired to set me up.
You were the one who set us up first. Bai Qing. Ever since 6 years ago, when sister-in-law took over the position of the head of the Chen family, you have harbored a grudge. To dismantle sister-in-law's power and reclaim the position of family head, you did not hesitate to work with the traitor Chen Yongsheng in an inside job. Not only did you hijack the stone sister-in-law bought, but you also tampered with them and resold them to my father. You did all this not just because my father was once from the Bai family. You killed my father and pointed the orchid mark toward sister-in-law, all just to exploit my desire for revenge, to take revenge on her sister-in-law.
The film was translated and
It is just a pity.
narrated by M Media.
All your calculations have come to nothing.
How could you know all this?
What did you say? She really is the person behind Chen Yongsheng. Impossible, absolutely impossible. How could it be her? The person who killed my father. How could it be her?
Zhou Feng, are you sure what you just said is true?
Sister-in-law, I know what I'm saying is hard for you to accept, but Bai Qing is indeed the person behind Chen Yongsheng. Sister-in-law, this time, Zhou Feng is going to let you down. This grudge for my father, I must avenge.
Wait. Zhou Feng, sister-in-law is not one to shield her own. If Bai Qing really did these things, sister-in-law will certainly give you justice.
Sister-in-law,
I will start preparing a domestic public auction. Let's go together then.
all right.
So, you all knew the truth long ago. So, you intentionally lured me into the trap. It's a pity that I set up such a perfect trap. Today should have been a perfect closed loop. Why did you have to disrupt my plan?
Bai Qing, even now you still show no remorse.
Why should I repent? Bai Jing, the position of the head of the Chen family, belonged to my father. Ma Bang was also my father's. Why is it that after my father died, it all went to you? My surname is Chen. Everything my father had should rightfully be mine, Chen Chang's. You an outsider. Why do you get to hold the position of the Chen family? These all belong to my Chen family. They were all my father's. No. They are all mine. The position of the head of the Chen family and Ma Bang are all mine. They're mine. They're mine.
Luo Vu, Ming Zi. Take her away.
They're mine.
Send her to the police station.
Go.
1 month later.
Are you really leaving?
In 2 hours, the bus will depart.
Then if you leave, what will happen to Quibao Pavilion?
It's already been handed over to Old Yang. He is the boss now. Sister-in-law, Old Yang is a rough man. He doesn't know how to run a business. If you have time, teach him.
You. Since you care so much about your brothers, why do you still want to leave this industry?
I have no choice. This was my father's dying wish. Sister-in-law, my father said, stone gambling has never been a business that can be done with skill alone. Because 9 out of 10 baits are fraudulent.
That's true. 9 out of 10 bets are fraudulent.